Welcome back, boys and girls. Today we're going to do a Type R front end conversion. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get the whole video in today. I got stuff to do later on. But I'm going to kind of lead you through the process. Some of you guys already know how to do it. Let's open this right here. It's not really that hard. You got 2 bolts right there for the hood, either side. Mine, only has 1. So it'll be a little easier for me. You got 1, 2, 3 bolts on the top of the fender. You got 1 back here. You got 2 bolts down the bottom right over there to remove the fender. The bumper's already removed for me, so I don't really have to take that off or worry about it. The headlights are pretty easy to come out. I'm going to walk you through everything, and so stay tuned. Alright, so the hood's off now. We got to take the headlights off. So you got bolt here, bolt there. They're 10 millimeters. Generally everything on here is 10, 12, 14, 17, and that's pretty much it. You got bolt down there. I don't know if you can really see that one. You got there. You got 2 down in here. And we're going to do both sides and then we'll be back. Right now the headlights are out. We're going to start removing everything else, like the bumper support. You have 2 14 millimeter bolts down in here on either side, right down in there. You got these 10 millimeter bolts right here for the rad support. Here, 10 millimeter, 10 millimeter. That's pretty much it. Next we'll move on to the fenders. Now it's time to take off the fenders. You have 10 millimeters here. There's supposed to be one here, but there isn't. You got this one down here. You got this one in the corner right there, and you got 2 under the bottom of the side skirt. You just got to pop it off. And all right, now from here, what you got to do is you got to drill out all these little tiny spot welds. You'll see little divots. There's not too many you have to do in the corner. Now, if you actually get a full radiator support, like you should have from the, say, your depot or somebody else you buy it off of, you get rid of all of them and you can replace this whole front piece. Now, when I got, it's just the upper radiator support, so I don't have to worry about cutting all that stuff out. I just got to do the ones on the top. Alright, now after cutting it off, you have to drill out the rivets all along this side. I ended up having to cut it like right around here, and then cut it way down in here, cutting it down over here. Some of these rivets are a real pain in the ass to get to. Not rivets, spot welds. You put the Type R rad support up front. For right now, I just have it bolted in. I'm going to get one of my buddies over here to actually finish welding it in. Alright, now time for the fenders. Alright, you put the fender back in the exact same way that you took it off. Same holes, everything lines up. The one in the door, 2 on the bottom. The one thing that I'm going to stress, before you have this rad support welded in, you got to make sure that this hole lines up. So what I do is I put the fenders on first, and then once it's all ready to go, I tighten all the other ones down so that way it doesn't move. Put this where I need to, tack weld it in, and then I can, realign everything as I need to. It's coming along slow, but it's coming. Alright, now we're going to put the bumper support on. Earlier in the video I said that these bolts right down here were 14 millimeters, they're actually 12 millimeters. Sorry about that. Here's your USDM bumper support. Here's your JDM one from Japan. You can use the USDM one, but you have to notch out the bumper. I'll show you the guys that in a later video. For right now, I'm just throwing it on together. That way I can get it out of my girlfriend's kitchen. Right, now the bumper support is on. We need to put the headlights on. And my girlfriend took them all apart, painted them all black. They look nice. It's this one, and this one. And there should be one in the back, or there's 2 in the back, I'm sorry, on either side. And next clip you see, they'll be in. Alright, I apologize. I kind of skipped a step that I forgot about. Right back in here, there's a section probably about this wide. I'd say about that wide, maybe like 2.5 inches wide or something, that you actually have to cut out. Take a grinder and cut that section out all the way down into here, so that way the headlight will fit in. Otherwise, this headlight won't fit in on these cars, on the USDM style. Another thing too, with this, you're supposed to have a bar that actually goes in underneath your headlights, and it supports your bumper, and your grill will bolt into it. Mine did not have that, so I have to make a bracket so that way I can actually bolt my grill into. And the bumper I didn't bolt in, but it's just, you know, on the corners, and then you should, as long as you have that bar in the middle, your bumper will bolt to that. Now I'm going to boost this car, so I'm not even going to bolt the bumper in. Sorry about the wind, I don't know if it's messing with the sound at all, but I'm not going to bolt the bumper in because I still have to put an intercooler on and all my piping and stuff, and I don't want to really do the work twice. But stay tuned, guys, and you'll see all the progress. Thanks for watching.